Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I'm going all in with Infect in Pauper. This is a Mono Green Infect list that was first trophied from, I believe the pilot's name is Bischoff. Bischoff. Well, they were the first person to trophy recently with this Mono Green Infect list. And then Nubarola and Sorcerer's Queen have been playing it like crazy with the bajillion Pauper trophies from Infect. So that's crazy. We're going to see if we can replicate that success. This deck looks to get in with creatures with Infect, like Glistener Elf, the best one for you to start with a single green for a 1/1 Infect. Then you have Blight Mamba as a 2-mana Infect creature with Regenerate. Ichorclaw Mirror, a 2-mana artifact creature with, whenever it becomes blocked, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So if you put something like Rancor on it for Trample, then this thing is going to get really over the top. Now, one of the newer additions to Infect was Embiggen. Until end of turn, target non-Brushwag creature gets +1/+1 for each super type, card type, and subtype. This is very confusing because it's Unfinity, but essentially it gives +4. I don't know, +3 or +4. I think it's +4 to Glistener Elf and Ichorclaw Mirror, but not the snake. It gives +3 to the snake. You have Mutagenic Growth as a free pump spell. Llanowar Augur. This is an interesting creature because you can attack with it. You can suit it up and attack, but this is meant to be used as another pump spell. And you have Go Forth, which can get a basic or give a creature +2/+2. Might have Old Krosa gives +4/+4. Vines gives +4/+4. Lots of stuff going on. And then you have Escape Tunnel to give your creature unblockable. And the mana base has 9 forests and 4 Hickory Woodlot. Hickory Woodlot's like a little bit of acceleration. In the sideboard, some things are interesting. We have Crop Rotation plus Bojuka Bog. I've chosen Fancy Arts, of course, but this stops Graveyard Loops. We have Gut Shot for fairies. Scattershot Archer also, I guess, for fairies. Vines of Vastwood for protection. Nature's Claim. I'm sure we'll know when we want to bring that in. And then Seal of Strength. Another way to get, just to put your mana into your... So the cool thing about Seal of Strength and even the Llanowar Augur is you're investing mana up front, and then when you use them, it's 0 mana. So maybe that will be interesting to play as well. So I haven't played Infect recently, but let's see if we can turn to some people. I'll see you there. This video is brought to you by Card Market, Europe's largest TCG marketplace. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. We're here in round 1 versus Snoo. We have a Blight Mamba that we can play. And then we have to try to keep it protected. We can play it on... I think I keep... the Go Forth can get me a land. And then if they're not going to kill my creature, I can slam it on turn 2. But if they have removal, maybe I play out the Escape Tunnel. Opponent's playing an island. We draw Might of Old Krosa. I feel like they're probably playing... I'm going to play the Escape Tunnel. And I know that we are losing the ability to give our creature unblockable. But does this have snake? No. Okay. There is another there's a 2-mana 2/2 River Boa or something that has unblockable for islands. They brainstorm. So question is, dang, they are on black. That's going to be a big problem. So we'll sacrifice and grab a forest, and then we have to have 4 mana to play the Blight Mamba and protect it. Okay, I guess I have Snakeskin Veil. So let's play another Go Forth. Or play the first Go Forth, grabbing a basic, and pass. If I can stick the Blight Mamba, I can protect it with the Snakeskin Veil from a removal spell. I know that Snuff Out is probably the best thing to defeat this deck. Opponent plays Mob Lookout, so they're playing a Fairies deck. Let's see if they discard something good. Discards a Bojuka Bog, so no Power and Toughness boost. Okay, so I can play the Blight Mamba, try to hold up the Snakeskin Veil. I think that's my best bet, because if I can get through this next turn, then my creature's basically indestructible. They go Snuff Out, I'm going to respond, and it looks like they have a Dispel, Spell Pierce. Okay, so now we're looking for drawing a creature. They cycle Lorien, 2 cards in hand, flips a Ninja. So I knew that they probably had the Spell Pierce, but I felt like that was my best bet. And we'll have to decide if we... Okay, so I have Llanowar Augur. This stops the Ninja. Play out the Hickory Woodlot. We're just trying to draw a creature now. Most of their removal spells are like Cast Down and Snuff Out, which my protection spells don't work against because they're much better versus some sort of like interesting. They make it a 3/3 discarding Sneaky Snacker. I'm gonna try the Embiggen on this Llanowar Augur and see how big it gets. Let's find out. They have a Cast Down. Okay, I'm good to scoop. This is going to be a terrible matchup. I'm trying to stay positive. We'll see what we can do. Gut Shot maybe is okay. Vines of Vastwood seems like the best protection spell. So what are things we don't need? Feels like this Llanowar Augur is not going to be helpful. It might be. Maybe I just want more things that have repeatable damage. Scattershot Archer is good versus fairies. Okay, we need 4 more cards out. So let's remove the mutagenics, I guess. Since, like I said, how did we end up 16 cards in the exile zone? Let's bring in a random creature. I suppose the creature is good at blocking ninjas, and maybe I should be doing that. Okay. So we're going to keep. I think Embiggen Mighty Old Crosa wins the game. I'm not sure. Or it would be 9, right? Opponent starts with a Fairy Seer. I think I just play 2 creatures this turn, and then they have removal for one of them. And then we'll see how it goes. Ichorclaw Mirror, Listener Elf. The mirror can attack into the Fairy Seer. And then they go ahead and fetch out their Contaminated Aquifer, which will have Snuff Out. Damn, they have 1 Snuff Out. So I guess I just go Escape Tunnel, make this unblockable, Might of Old Crosa, Embiggen, and we can deal them 9 Infect. Which means if I draw a Rancor, they could be dead. Or if I draw another Escape Tunnel. Just trying to play my outs a little bit. Maybe my keep was not great. If I had another Palm Spell there, they would have been dead. And when they have a Cast Down, so we are out of here. Starting out 0-1, let's see what happens in round 2. Round 2, we're on the draw. We have a lot of threats, not a lot of lands. I do have the turn 1 Glistener Elf, and then I can Rancor and attack. Opponent plays a Bountiful Landscape. So they might be a damage-based removal deck. We didn't draw a land. I'll play the Glistener Elf, and then pass the turn. They crack the landscape, and then they bolt my creature. So it's probably Izzet Scred. Our best draw is in a regular forest. Snakeskin Veil. That's unfortunate. They play an island and pass. They've got Counterspell now. We play land. We're going to play out the Ichorclaw Mirror. I think I'm just going to run out my creatures that will get easy bolted, and then later we'll try to get the Blight Mom on the table and hold up the regeneration. Here's a bolt. Well, a Scred. Sure. I will lay out another one. And then they have Counterspell. Don't really have any options. That's just the plan. Lose focus. They just decide to replicate the lose focus for style points, I guess. Fair enough. Then they slam a Lorien Revealed. Well, we'll play out the Blight Mamba. Play Escape Tunnel. I think I'm cracking this for a land. And then if this Blight Mamba survives, we're in a good spot. Does not survive. They're on Temur Scred. Okay, this is our last creature. Do you have a Counterspell? Dang. I mean, what am I supposed to do? How does anyone 5-0 with this deck? We will try again. I think Seal of Strength can be good into the just to get stuff on the table. Let's get rid of the Llanowar Augur and then bring in Vines. Wait, is this a 61 card deck? No. How did I end up with 61 cards? Okay, so I have 17 lands, right? Somehow I accidentally added something extra and I don't know what it is. Bummer. Okay, anyway, we're on the play. We have no creature. Let's mulligan. I've got a creature. I have mutagenic. This is good. This is really good. This is a turn 3. We'll get rid of the forest. Play the Hickory Woodlot. Pass. They play out a Rimewood Falls. I will play out my Ichorclaw Mirror. We have triple Embiggen plus mutagenic. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. The question is, do they untap with a red source? Because if they have a red source, then I have to use my mutagenic. Well, okay. I will attempt to cast Embiggen. And then I will attempt to cast Embiggen. Maybe they have a Moment's Peace. Then I will attempt to cast Embiggen. If they have a Moment's Peace, they got me. I'm not playing around Moment's Peace. Maybe they have a cast or a Cast into the fire? There's so many things that could wreck me here. Oh my goodness. Take 13? Come on, take 13. No. Unreal. Why? I guess that's good enough. Let's see round 3. Round 3, we've got a threat. We've got Pump. I'm going to keep. We're looking to play against Tron. Opponent is on a Thraben Inspector. Okay. I'll play out the Glistener Elf. This is 5, 6, 7. I'm going to have 7 damage on the table. Or 7 infect. So I guess I'm looking for another Pump spell. Probably save this other Escape Tunnel for unblockability. I can use the Mutagenic Growth to like kill the Thraben Inspector. I don't know if that's good though. This is what I get for just running Infect without having any experience. They have a Thraben Charm. I guess I keep my creature alive. Play this Escape Tunnel. Sacrifice it for Forest and pass. They're getting in. So I'm assuming that they have the Leonardo. They don't Leonardo. There's a Squadron Hawk. Best draw for me, I guess, would be a Rancor. Then I can Rancor and then get in and then Embiggen. And then the next turn, Vines of Vastwood. Place a Novice Inspector. I'm going to play this Acre Claw Mirror. And then pass the turn. How do I get through this? I have to use the Escape Tunnel. I need 2 more lands. They get in for 1. The nice thing about the Acre Claw Mirror is I can just start slamming in because it gets +2/+2. They play out some squatties. We have Vines of Vastwood. I think I attack with the Acre Claw Mirror. And then they sacrifice their Novice Inspector. Okay. I'll play another one. I guess I have to watch out for Prismatic Strands now. They've got 5 mana. Feels like they're trying to decide if they can kill me this turn. But it's getting in for 2. They play another Squadron Hawk. Okay. I'm going to attack out. Alright. So they block each creature with a single creature. So I can Snakeskin Veil on my Glistener Elf. And then they lose their 3 creatures. They play Guardian's Pledge. So they'll still lose the Hawks. I think I will cast Go Forth and increase the size of my Glistener Elf. Okay. They draw a card. And then they play Rafine's Informant. If I draw a land, I can kill them this turn. I can deal 6 damage as is. So I just need 1 land. A single Forest or an Embiggen. They get in for 2. We draw a Hickory Woodlot. I'll play out the Woodlot. I'm going to go ahead and attack and see what they do. I feel like they'll block with a creature. We're just going to kick the Vines of Vastwoods, which will kill the Rafine's Informant. And then this coming turn, if they don't have a Strands, we can win. They're getting in. Am I dead? They have Leonardo. I take 5. They play Squadron Hawk, so I think they're dead. Unless they have Raven Charm. Okay, yep, we got them. Sandbagging this Escape Tunnel. Can't be blocked. And then we're going to max out Rancor, Embiggen, and make it ginormous. Attack for 12. I'll finally win a game. Yeah. Puts 12 poison counters on Thrill House Drink Weight. Drink water. So if I'm worried about Prismatic Strands, I don't really have any answers other than the crop. I think we just run it back. Okay. So here I have 1 land, but I have the Mirror and I have Seal Strength and Rancor. This is a really powerful hand if I draw land, so I'm going to take that risk. We have 2 draws to find a land. Or like 1 drop. I'll play out the Seal of Strength. I guess the other thing we could draw is the Go Forth to find another land. They play a Plains and a Squadron Hawk. My creature is going to be super protected from damage space removal. I just have to be able to draw the land. Draw Llanowar Augur. I don't really want to try to go all the way with that one. They play a Plains. Another Squadron Hawk. The nice thing about Acre Claw Mirror is that it beats the Prismatic Strands if I get it on the table. They put a Screech in the graveyard. No, wait, was that previous? All right, it looks like we're going in on the Llanowar Augur. I'll put a Rancor on my creature and then get in for 2. This is pretty funny. I might be able to get there. Might have a little Krosa. They hard cast a Darval. We have to make sure we stop an upkeep because that's the only way we get to use the Llanowar. Make some birds. Okay, if I draw land, I think we just play the Rancor and attack in for 4. They're at 14. They're getting in. Am I dead? I need another land. They have a Journey to Nowhere. Kills my creature. I'm at 12. We get the Rancors back. They play out a Squadron Hawk. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I draw a forest? All right, we will concede the game. We drew the go forth, but it was way too late. Try again. I mean, maybe the Scattershot Archer is not terrible, just taking out their creatures, but then I'm not playing to my strengths, I think. And they have Journey to Nowhere, so is Vines of Vastwood going to be better than something else? Take the Vines over a Llanowar. Okay, let's keep this. We're going to play Woodlot on turn 1. Embiggen +4+. This will make it a 9 power creature with Embiggen plus Vines. Take my turn. We have Go Forth. So that is enough to win the game on turn 3. If everything stays okay here. They have a Journey to Nowhere. What am I looking for? We find a mutagenic growth, so I'm going to use the Go Forth for a land. That way I can use the Vines. Play the Glistener Elf out. I have lethal next turn still. I play Plains. Plays a Standard Bearer. Okay. So we can Vines the Standard Bearer and then deal 6, 7, 8, or 4, 5, 6, 7, which is not lethal. All right, I'll pass the turn. Well, I guess I just sacrifice for a land here and then pass. Wait. Do I pass? I can attack, then Vines their creature, mutagenic mine. They're not blocking. Okay, that's nice. I appreciate that. They're screeching now, and they probably would block this turn. So if I draw a pump spell, a good pump spell, maybe we can get there. Let's another Glistener Elf. I guess I just plopped that on the table. Okay, they use an idyllic range to pump up a bird. They've got 4 in the air. All right, they're attacking in. No, they're leaving a creature back. Maybe they also have strands. Plays Lunarch Veteran. This is going poorly. We'll send it over. When it gets in, we'll go to 11. In my opinion, they probably have the strands. So we're going to go all in as soon as we find a pump spell. Because we need to deal 9. We currently can do 5. We can deal 7. Okay, Ichor Claw Mirror. That's good. That means that I don't necessarily need to find pump spell. We'll pass it over. Now I'm dead to... Well, I still need the pump spell, right? I need a pump spell, and I need them to not kill my mirror. It's over. It's over. Rough. Okay, round 4. Can we get any wins? Round 4. Reverse Asphaltatore. We have no creature, so we mulligan. We have land. 1 Blight Mamba. We have to go forth. Let's keep. Let's get rid of 1 Veil. It's the weakest card, and we are going to just probably not have the mana to cast it anyway. 1 mulligans to 5. This is a turn, what? Almost a turn 3? We're going to search for a basic. Send it over. They play Island and Glistener Seer. So they are playing Petitioners, which maybe this will be okay. They have a card that turns my creature into an artifact, and then they can mass vandal my creature. They don't have it. All right. Play Rancor. 3 + 4 is 7. It's going to go ahead and get in. Holding the Snakeskin Veil here. When it goes to 3 Infect, I would say this is a matchup that I would be more expecting to win, right? Very non-interactive. When it cycles a Genersent. Then they have the Mass Vandal to take out my Rancor. Don't really have anything I can do there. And now they are dead because I drew the escape tunnel. Cannot be blocked. Embiggen. Nice. So here comes Xaxes. Wonk. But this creature only got +3 for each Embiggen because it's not the Phyrexian creature. I think I'm bringing in the Vines, just knowing what they have. I guess the Seal of Strength maybe isn't quite as good, given that they have Mass Vandals. Let's try. Okay, we have turn 1 Glistener Seer. I'm keeping. 1 mulligan to 5. Llanowar Augur, I didn't realize, but I'm now reading the card. It gives the creature trample, so maybe cutting it was a bad idea. Giving temporary trample is probably one of the best things we can be doing. They keep 5. Play an island. I will attempt a Glistener Elf. They cycle a Generous Ent, grabbing that forest. Plays a forest. So they're holding up Spellsetter Sprite. I'll get in for 1. They don't do anything. We'll go for the Llanowar. And here's the Spellsetter Sprite. They have 3 cards in hand. He has 2 mana for a Winding Way. Chooses creature. They find Moment's Peace, Petitioner, Generous Ent. That Moment's Peace is going to be annoying. They play out a Glistener Seer. Declines to attack. Find Escape Tunnel. I'm going to attack. They block. I'll Embiggen my creature, kill your creature, play Escape Tunnel, grab an island, or a forest. I'm just so used to grabbing islands. They play out an island. Petitioner on the table. Another Petitioner. Do we have lethal? Not yet. I'll Rancor, play Glistener Elf, and attack in. Since I have the Rancor coming back to hand, it's fine if I kill their creature and then get it back. And the problem is I can't undo my tap. Sure. They many block. We'll just kill a Petitioner. Rancor back to hand. Okay, they tap the Glistener Seer. I think I want to use the Ichorclaw, or play the Ichorclaw Mirror, because that's better. Although, I guess it's bad into the Mass Vandal. But it is better just attacking into their creatures over and over. They cycle the Genercent. Now, Moment's Peace is online. I'll play out the Ichorclaw Mirror. Play the Llanowar Augur. Pass the turn. They're going to Sprite again. I choose not to. Okay, Spellstutter back on the table. Spellstutter doesn't count as a Petitioner, but it works with the Changelings and Shapeshifters, and making it, I guess it's right now just counters one creature, one power things. It looks like they're trying to find more Moment's Pieces. Plays out a Pawn Prophet, and they can now start milling me. So we'll see how fast that happens. I'm going to Rancor my Ichorclaw Mirror. They have another Spellstutter, Deglamour. Okay, let's attack. I want to take their creatures off the table if possible. Okay, they blocked with just a Spellstutter, and they're tapped out of green, so I'll eat the Spellstutter. Then play a Blight Mamba. Okay, they went creature. They find Automaton, Petitioners, Winding Way, Mass Vandal. I don't have any clue how I'm supposed to win here. Oh, I guess I could crop to get rid of the Moment's Piece and then untap and like work from there. My turn. I'll play out this Llanowar Augur. They always have this Spellstutter. Wait, no, I knew they had it. They didn't even draw with this. Okay, I'm just out. I'm out. Interesting. All of this was terrible. Gutshot, I guess, is a thing I can bring in. I don't like. I'm just gonna send it back. I have no idea how to sideboard, and I'm not gonna try. Okay, I have Escape Tunnel. Let's keep. I mean, I have lands. That's what I meant. And then we can set up having the Ichorclaw Mirror plus the Snakeskin Veil. I'll just fetch out a forest. I think it makes sense to fetch another forest, actually. Let's go to my draw step, or draw. We find another Escape Tunnel. Okay. Grab a forest. Go forth. Search for a forest. When it has the Spellstutter now. They get in for one. Try a Llanowar Augur. See if they want a Spellstutter. I chose not to. Okay. Maybe I should have played the Escape Tunnel and cracked it. Now I need to wait until they tap out or I have multiple creatures. They cycle a Genercent. They're going to attack with this. Probably not. Spellstutter is still an option for them. Okay, we're going to play the Escape Tunnel. Now I have to try and put two creatures on the table. So maybe I go Ichorclaw Mirror, then they Spellstutter, and then I can play the Blight Mama. Now they're representing double Spellstutter. At least I sort of know what I'm talking about, but I'm not doing very well. Plays a Pawn Prophet. Declines to attack. We fetch out a forest. We have Hickory Woodlot. So is it better to play the Ichorclaw Mirror or the Blight Mamba? I'll play the Mirror. Maybe they will expect to be able to get it with the Vandal. I can Snakeskin Veil to save it. Okay, they had a Deglamour. I'll protect it. They cast Winding Way. That is not what I thought was going to happen. They find 4 cards. Petitioner, Island, Petitioner, Winding Way. So Winding Way, Island, go to the graveyard. They've got Petitioner in hand. They're holding up interaction. On my upkeep, I will sacrifice, increase the size of my Ichorclaw Mirror. Play a Blight Mamba. Play a Glistener Elf. Attack it for 5. I can't just slam the Embiggen because they could have Spellstutter. Maybe I shouldn't have given a trample. Cycles Genercent again. They find a forest. They go Petitioners. They're at 5 Infect right now. We have multiple Embiggens. I mean, I'm gonna attack. They block just the Glistener Elf. They block everything. Or blocks Glistener Elf, Blight Mamba. Okay, never mind. Let's try Embiggen on the Ichorclaw Mirror, because they might have Moment's Peace. These are Spellstutter sprites. Well, I think, my friend, you are dead. Let's find out. Yep. Sure. Spellstutter resolves. Got him! We win a match! I'll see you in round 5. Okay, round 5. I'm keeping. We're gonna go all in. Land Glistener Elf. We do need to draw a forest, of course. Our opponent is showing us potentially that they're playing Burn. I don't know. If they go land Lava Dart, I'll be just super sad. Bajuka Bog. Okay. Bajuka Bog could mean Edicts. Play land, I'll Rancor. Get in for 3. They play a Swamp. They have a Cast Down. My turn. We draw Llanowar Augur. I'll play the Ichor Claw Mirror. Can I do it? Can I do it? Colony Garden. So this is a green-black Gardens deck, a removal spell-based deck. What's my way to win? Upkeep, draw. I think I play... I Rancor it right now. That's 3. And then Embiggen makes it 7. We can't win the game. Let's play the Llanowar Augur. And then attack in for a single point of Infect. Alright. Ichor Claw Mirror increases in size, and they will just sacrifice their plant, likely. They sack the plants. They draw some cards. They cast a Tithing Blade. Alright, I will sacrifice my Llanowar Augur. I think... Let's see. I draw. Play land. Play Rancor. Play Embiggen. And then Might of Old Krosa. My creature is huge! But it will die to a Snuff Out. Not to a Cast Down, though. Let's get in. Pa! Got the Cast Down. Not today. Not today. We take the game. 15, in fact. A little bit too much. It is enough. Vines is a good one. Don't know what to take out. I feel like it's going to be the Seal of Strength. Let's submit. Okay. We're going to keep. We'll go turn 1, grab a forest. They bog me. I have no response. Play Escape Tunnel, sacrifice, grab forest. They play out a Limbus. So what's my best plan? Tithing Blade would be bad here. I think I go land, play this Llanowar Augur. I'm sort of expecting them to have a Snuff Out now, but we'll see. They have a Duress. No! Takes the Snakeskin Veil. I saw that coming. We draw Might of Old Krosa. I'll play out my Escape Tunnel and sacrifice it for a land. I could just attack with my Llanowar. I think I will pass. Right now I can make it an 8-power creature, almost a 10-power creature. They Fanatical at the Limbus. They're going to Duress again. Cycles a Troll for a forest. So the green-black land. Alright. My turn. We have 2 creatures. Play Ichor Claw Mirror and play Glistener Elf. So what do we lose to? Double removal spell? A Fanatical? Is it a Defile? Defile on my O3. Okay. They have an Accursed Marauder, which takes out my creature. And then they got a Cast Down. A Witch's Cottage to return the Accursed Marauder. My best draw is now Vines of Vastwood, I guess. Or Snakeskin Veil would be the best draw. 4/4. Concede. Could not get there. So I just don't know what to side in. Going to resubmit. I really wonder how I ended up with 61 cards. All right, folks. We're coming in hot. Glistener Elf, turn 1. Okay, can you deal? They have tap lands, stuff like that. We have the Snakeskin Veil if we untap. They go for a Defile. I have a Mutagenic. Defile not going to work. My turn. Llanowar Augur. Okay, I'll play it. Get in for 1. They have a Duress. All right. Takes the Snakeskin Veil. Pretty expected. Plays a Colony Garden. I'm not going to use the Llanowar Augur. I'm going to play out a Blight Mamba. Get in for 1. They hit me with a Bajuka Bog. So on my turn, they're going to have a Cast Down available or some sort of Edict on their turn. Before my turn, they play an Ichor Wellspring. What? So they must have Snuff Out in hand. We're going to increase the size of the Blight Mamba. That just worked. 4. Attack in. I think I probably can't beat a Snuff Out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we get there? Please no Snuff Out, right? We're going in. No response. Do you have it? They didn't have it. I can't believe it. What a way to finish the match. All right. Is Infect good enough? Maybe. Is it good? I don't think so. I don't think you want to be playing this into a field of a lot of removal spells, which obviously it was self-correcting. You know, people like Barf are going to be playing Snuff Outs. Somehow we beat a removal deck in the end. That was crazy. Let me know how I did, where I screwed up, where I did well. I will see you in the next video.